an opinion on voter ID laws?
They're usually pretty racist.
Those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely, because they're less likely to have state IDs.
He said black people are less likely to have state IDs. And this dude feels this way. Let's continue.
People don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs.
Okay, so he just said black people don't live in easy access to DMVs.
It's harder for black people to go online.
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works.
This female just said that black people in 2022 do not have a knowledge of how the internet works. I'm telling y'all that black people are dumb mindset. That is racism, white supremacy. How is it that black people don't have a knowledge of how the internet works and we consume more media than any other group? But this is how these people think about it. And remember, this is in liberal California. Let's go.
A lot of people have smartphones, but you might not have data.
We got smartphones, but we don't have data. Genius. Then how we use the apps? I don't know. Nobody don't buy a cell phone plan that offers unlimited data, unlimited everything. The overall theme for what they're saying here is we are basically dumb. We're dumb people, and it's racist to have voter ID laws because we're dumb. And even if we have a smartphone, we're too stupid because we don't know how to get on the internet. So basically, this is your rank and file liberal in how they feel about voter ID laws toward black people. So now do you see why we should be way more insulted when they start talking about voter ID laws are racist? Oh my God, it's racist. And we know all that is a finesse to get people who aren't legal to vote for them, right? We all know that. Look at what's going on in New York City right now. All right, so now they're going to go to black people.
Here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard. You have ID?
Yes. Why would they think we don't have ID? Why would they say that?
Everybody that I know have ID.
I heard a lot also that black people can't figure out how to get to the DMV.
I know it's that. It's on 25th. It's on 125th Street.
I also heard a lot that black people, especially poor black people, have no access to the internet.
I had access to the internet for years. Who are these people talking to?
Do you have a problem that if you go to vote and they say, can we please see your ID?
I love showing my ID.
You have an issue with that?
No.
So let's break this down about this, this voter ID thing. Now, I live in Texas, okay? Voter ID came in after the first election of Barack Obama. Now, did the Republicans put in voter ID because of that election? Yes, they did. Oh, yes, they did. Because they never seen that many black people come out and vote, and it was kind of like a movement at the time, if you remember that, to get people registered to vote for Barack Obama. That mindset that black people are dumb, black people are stupid, that come from white supremacy. And that's farthest from the truth, because if we were so dumb, then how come black people have innovated America? It wouldn't be no American innovation without black people. If we were so dumb, how is it that a black man designed Washington, D.C.? We were just so dumb. And this was before the time of the internet. And we were just so dumb. This is the lies they tell themselves to feel that they superior to black people. And Malcolm X had told us, many, many years before, you got to be careful with that liberal. He said the conservatives are already out there. You know who they are, and that's good. I like to see my white supremacists up front. I like to know how they feel about us. And that's good. I could deal with that. I can deal with it and I can respect it. But that liberal, that's the one. And that's the one that has fooled a lot of black people. That's the ones that has finessed y'all. And see, them same people that's in this video, it's the same people that creep their way into Black Lives Matter. That is disrespectful to even be saying that the movement in Ferguson got started from a hashtag from these three females. Okay? These three females wasn't on the ground in Ferguson. They wasn't on the ground. The real soldiers like Darren Seals and all of the ones that got killed mysteriously, those brothers, all those activists that was on the ground, that's so disrespectful, to even them and their legacy. Like a lot of black people don't like Black Lives Matter as an organization, but the idea of it is still something that people could actually get behind. You understand what I'm saying? So these people is your Democrat representatives, and this is how they think about us. They really believe that we're dumb and we need them. Any black person that actually got a mind and think for yourself, you're dangerous. You're dangerous because you're outside of the norm. And because you're outside of the norm, because all the rest of the black people are dumb, according to them, you're going to influence those black people to think like you. So if you're actually a black person who's learned, who see how the world works, these same liberals right here will attack that black person. This is why they lost their mind about the Twitter situation, because there's a lot of black people that have been censored on that platform, too, for speaking up against the liberals, speaking up against what Biden's doing, speaking up about racism, white supremacy. A lot of black people have been censored on that platform due to that. See, you can be in the Democrat Party. You can be on the Democrat Shield media platforms if you're talking like that. But you cannot disrupt white privilege. And you cannot disrupt white supremacy, because the liberals do not want that either. Everybody want to point to the conservatives and say, oh, look at them and look what they're doing to black people. But these people feel you dumb. Black people don't know what a DMV at. Black people got a phone, but they don't have no data on the phone. So basically, you're dumb and you're poor. Because basically saying is, okay, well, you barely scraped enough money to get a phone, but you know what? Data costs so much for black people, so that's why they don't buy data, because they broke. So you're dumb and you're broke. That comes from a white supremacist mindset too, that black people are dumb. And the reason why I played that video, because I want y'all to see that. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to hear this for yourself. And this is your liberals in California, how they feel about us as black people. And we talked about the, Georgia voter ID law on the Black Congregation channel. We broke that down. Saying, we got to always check that propaganda that's coming from, that party toward us, because they're liars. They're freaking liars. And I told y'all the best way to fight a white supremacist is with the truth. You don't have to lie. You don't have to be deceitful. You don't have anything. Just tell the truth. When they come out there talking about systemic racism, oh, we're so dumb. They think we're dumb, folks. They think we're dumb. And we're, calling them out now.